Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Another day, another stream. That is a new starting intro for this channel. I'm John here with my co-host Ads. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, bro. Bit quiet, Sadiq, fam. Where's the energy?
What do you mean?
Bit quiet, bro.
Yo, guys, how you sending for me already? It's not even a minute, fam. But look, Matt, what's going on, bro?
I'm all good. It's just happy to see London is blue. Definitely not white anymore after 6 losses in a row of Spurs. Absolutely brilliant.
Is it 6 in a row?
Apparently. I think
Feels
Eunice
like
put a tweet. I think Eunice put a tweet out saying it's 6 in a row.
They beat West Brom last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be like
Just guessing them, but
I think they've lost like 5 out of their last 6 or 6 out of their last 7 or something along those lines. But yeah.
they're shit anyway. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Look, guys, we're going to be discussing all the latest Chelsea news as always. Going to be discussing about the preview. I think we can officially go fourth now, right? With a win.
Yep.
Yep. So massive game. Everyone that's tuned in, like the video, subscribe if new here, hit the notification, tune in daily. There'll be no video tomorrow. There'll be a review straight after the game on Monday, so we'll see you there. Ads, these topics we've been speaking about it quite a lot. We spoke about Meccano going to Bayern Munich, of course, but it was written in an article today that the most prioritized targets that we're looking at are around the defense and the strike force. Okay, so it looks like Konate is still the main target, bro. They're still interested in this player, and for striking, I've only seen Haaland being linked with the club. So obviously Haaland is a massive positive, but Konate, what's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If we were going for a young centre back, I would have preferred that we tried to go all out for Meccano. Obviously, the reports came out saying that we did have that proper concrete interest. It's just that he ended up rejecting us and was preferred to go to Bayern, innit? So, yeah, man, Konate, you know my stance on the centre back situation, man. I think everyone knows my stance by now. So, if we end up getting Konate, I will support him. I still think he's a decent player, but yeah, you know my stance. Everyone knows my stance and who I want at centre back by now.
Not everyone knows your stance, bro. We might have new viewers, fam. They need to hear your views quickly. Just quickly summarize it again, bro.
All right, just to summarize, essentially, I think that we should go for an experienced centre back rather than a young one, just to shore up the defence and make a real impact and then take us to title challenges straight away, really.
And the main targets, you're saying Marquinhos and
Marquinhos,
Jimenez?
Marquinhos, Alaba, Jimenez, one of those, yeah.
Boateng?
No.
He's experienced, though.
Last resort. If everything else fails, I'll take Boateng.
Oh, look, there's a question already. Should we go for Jeremy Boateng? Definitely not for me. Matt, what's your take on that latest article? I don't know if you've seen it, of course. Main priority, defense and striker. Defenders looks like Konate following Chelsea and United, I think it was, or Liverpool were interested in Meccano, but he's already set his heart on Bayern Munich. So it looks like we need to move on to Konate. I think you're a fan of him rather than Meccano, right?
I mean, I do like Konate. I think people over exaggerate his injury record. It's actually not too much difference to Meccano, but I wouldn't mind it, but like Ad said, I want a experienced defender. If there's no experienced defender that we can get, all right, yeah, probably can go for a Konate, but I don't think that it's not a step up for us. It's more of a sidestep getting a Konate. So it's just one of them things. I think we need to go for a Marquinhos. We need to go for I think Alaba. It depends on how much he wants to go to Real Madrid. If he's heart set on Real Madrid, then obviously don't bother going up for him. But if he's got second thoughts, if Real Madrid won't pay him the money, then I think Alaba's the best option we can get at the moment. I think the most realistic, because it's going to take absolute millions to get Marquinhos out of PSG. Jimenez might be a bit of an easier option, but again, you have to pay a lot for him. And then in terms of the actual centre-back strikers being the main priority, I don't mind us spending a lot of money on a centre-back, but we're not going to focus on this defensive midfielder anymore. I didn't realise that we still haven't replaced Matic since 2017. We'll be, as I said earlier, we'll be 2096, and Chelsea fans are still wondering when we're actually going to replace Matic at DM.
I mean, we've got Jovicic.
Oh, that's not gonna. If that lasts for the next few seasons, then you can clip this. But it's not. It's not gonna last. If we come out of this free at the back, which I think we will anyway, I don't think a Jovicic will actually work. I don't think it's a long-term plan, especially if Jorginho's agent is flirting that he wants to leave anyway.
For real. I care for Lewis, bro. What you telling me? You telling me he was busy today, bro? Come on the stream, fam. Always snaking it, fam. Come on the stream, bro. And Wayne, big up the donation as well. £5, respect my guy. Smash the like button as always, guys. Everyone's tuning in. Matt, I feel like you got an agenda against them, though, man. You giving them a 4 rating. You're just not a fan of them.
I don't mind. I mean, if you want to say that I've got an agenda on Jorginho, go ahead. I can probably understand that a little bit. I just don't think he's suited to the club, and I think he's a good player and he'll do well elsewhere, but I just don't think he's the right player for us. In terms of Kovacic, I really liked him last season. I thought he did really well, but just this season he's disappointed me. And he can win me back, and he's currently at the moment starting to win me back a little bit, but you just got to keep going on it and keep performing like you did last season.
Fair enough. I mean, we still got a lot of games to judge, of course, but I totally understand what you mean from the Matic situation. Hector Bellerin is back. That's one of the top comments right now. I don't know if he's referring to ads, of course. We'll be talking about the youth very soon, supporting ads' propaganda for these guys to be shining at Chelsea. Guys, look, man, allow saying that I look like a school teacher in that, fam. Allow it, fam. I do have some financial news about trading soon as well, for real. Alisson, let's talk about Alisson very quickly, man. And Trent, okay, look, Trent, I gotta put my hands up. This guy is shocking this season. I think he lost 45 times in possession or something. Is that a true stat? Anyone know?
I don't know if it's a true stat, but I wouldn't be surprised. He loses the ball all the time. He's dead food this season.
Times.
He's dead food this season.
Man's a dead food. Yo, he's saying it like you, ads fam. But so what? Reece James, best right back in the league right now?
Yeah, him or Cancelo for me, man. I mean, Cancelo has been quality as well recently, man. He's been so good. If you're looking at the way this guy plays in tight spaces and collects the ball and then progresses it forward as well and links up with the midfielders, he creates a lot of chances. He gets himself in the box. I mean, it's crazy, man. And the way City play, when they attack, he actually drops into the CDM and helps with their attacks. And then Rodri goes back into the back four. It's a madness what Cancelo is doing this season, man. He's literally been revolutionary. So, yeah, I put Cancelo number 1 for this season. Reece James number 2. I would say Ricardo Pereira, but he's only played like 3-4 games, so I'm not going to put him up there.
For real. Very cool. I'm trying to see that.
Foden, I've heard Bellerin, I've heard Foden. What was the other one I heard? I can't even remember. Xhaka or something, man.
Tilt to the side, bro. Tilt to the side. Let me just see the side. Tilt to the side. Yeah, definitely Foden.
Nah, man. Not at all.
Guys, following other teams' results, are we feeling more confident for top 4?
No.
I'm not making my comment until after we've played these big games, because these teams can drop loads of points, but if we lose against Liverpool, United, etc., then we're still in the same situation we are now.
I'm so tired of all of you lot, fam. As telling me where's the energy.
I still think we're getting top 4, bro. I never said we're not getting top 4. I'm just saying the results today, it doesn't change my stance, because I don't know, man. Chelsea need to start doing more, man, because we're scraping by, man. We're just scraping by these wins, bro.
That's the difference, though. That's the difference. You still need to scrape those wins, bro, and that gives you the confidence to push on even more.
Game, though, bro. Not every single game, man. Come on, we should be putting some of these teams to bed.
But when we scrape, it's not like we're under pressure to concede, though.
Sheffield and Barnsley as well. I mean, bro, scraped our last 2 wins, bro. I mean,
no, Barnsley, look, I told you lot about Barnsley, fam, so don't even try to get on to me about that. So, boy, I think the other teams in the Premier League, I feel like our performances weren't as bad as we think, man. I do believe this team's going to get best, well, especially in defensive roles. Bencher will put a picture up with Timo Werner, 2 guys that are not performing at their best level right now. So hopefully these 2 start shining. Do we expect Alonso to start on Monday? He started the last game.
Yeah, I'd start him because I mean, when Newcastle, it's like how we beat Newcastle at home last season. He ended up scoring the winner. So when Newcastle, they're literally going to come to the bridge and just play a low block, man. Literally 11 men behind the ball. So it's going to be difficult for us. And I feel like we need as many game winners on the pitch as possible. And I think Alonso's one of those men who can definitely score a goal to win us the game. And we need as many goal scorers as we can because our strikers ain't firing. So yeah, I'd play him.
Yeah, Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just one of the. Chilwell's not playing well enough for me to say that he can come in. I think Alonso hasn't played bad in the time that he's had. The only issue would be is he started a lot of games in a row after not playing for most of the season. So it's whether his sharpness is going to start coming down. His fitness isn't completely up to scratch, but he looks okay at the moment. So I don't see why he wouldn't start.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I just had to read this point in it. I'm sorry. Look, Yusuf, you're a bit harsh on the guy, man. You're a bit harsh on the guy. He's a very rich man. And you have to support him, man. Like during these difficult times, he's trying to get in top grade for uni right now. So hopefully, he gets there for sure. Just very quickly. Early predictions, Matt.
2-0 Newcastle. 2-0 Chelsea.
Oh,
2-0.
Not 2-0 Chelsea. I didn't mean to say Newcastle. Newcastle ain't going to score with Joe Linton up front. 2-0 Chelsea.
No. You said 2-0 Newcastle. You guys, everyone in the comments, hashtag Matt out. Everyone. Ads.
4-0 Chelsea.
Whoa.
You heard it here first, bro. 4-0 Chelsea, bro. You heard it here first, man. We'll come.
To remove him for that still. 4-0. 4-0.
I mean, I thought I was being optimistic with 2-0.
4-0. Watch it. Shout me on Monday, innit? After the game. 10 p.m. 4-0.
Oh my god.
Watch it, bro.
Bruv, you're telling me other games 0-0, 1-0, 2-0. You're telling me 4-0.
4-0, fam. Watch. Werner's back. Bro, you know what I'm saying? 4-0. All their defenders are out. Look at their injuries. They have no Callum Wilson. They have no Shaw. They have no Jamal Lascelles. They have no Manquillo. Like, literally, no Fernandez. Their whole team is out, bro. Their whole defense is out as well. So it's going to be long for them, man. We're going to put them to the sword, bro. Watch. 4-0.
You literally telling me about us not scoring and not finishing teams, bro.
Yeah, we're going to start, bro. Newcastle are dead food, man. They're dead food, bro. They're dead, man. We're going to score. We're going to score that game, bro. 4-0. Watch. Wow. No Callum Wilson as well. Clean sheet. Minor. Light work.
Wow. Matt, what's your take on that 4-0 prediction?
I mean, if we win 4-0, I'll be very happy, but I just don't think we're going to win 4-0. Not with the way our strikers have been playing at the moment. We can't finish our dinner at the moment, so I mean, me being saying 2-0 was optimistic, if I'm honest.
4-0.
What goal scorers do you think going to score? Ads.
Werner, Hudson-Odoi. Actually, Werner 2, Hudson-Odoi, and Christensen.
Yes, love
Oh my days, man! This is Christensen.
First ever goal for Chelsea, fam. Watch.
perfect timing. Newcastle at home. You ready now?
Lewis, what you saying, bro? What you eating? I put it on HD for you.
Chicken curry as always.
Always curry, fam. You might as well be Asian like me, fam.
It's good food though. I can't lie.
Nah, for real. I'll let you eat in
What are you guys
peace.
saying? What are you saying?
Same old, bro. Just waiting to get top 4, man, on Monday.
Yeah, the wait for Monday night kickoffs is long, but
Dead, man. Dead.
I don't mind. I like late kickoffs, so I'll take it.
Monday
No,
was
for real.
long, man. You got to wait the whole weekend, and then even on Monday, you got to wait until 8 p.m. I hate it, fam.
Yeah, but I'm just watching all of our rivals lose. It's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Chelsea usually do worse when we've got points to pick up on other teams, fam. That's what usually when we drop points, fam. So
Yeah, but it's different vibes now. We've got a new manager.
Thomas
Trust
Tuchel.
me.
Tactics.
Trust me. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say. By the way, guys, have Everton played
Playing tomorrow.
against?
Fulham.
So
They're
what
not-
if they win? Then? What if they win? Don't they go fourth or anything?
Yeah, they go above us by a point, I think.
What after we win or point?
No,
like,
after we win, we'll go 2 points above them again, innit?
Yeah, so
What-
don't
what-
even mean too much.
what if we draw?
If we draw, we go level on points with them. But we have better goal difference than them, so we'd be above them on goal difference.
Do a better goal difference than Liverpool?
Yeah, ooh, I don't know, let me check that real quick.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, by one. By one.
Wow. So we just need a draw basically to go fourth.
Yeah. Actually, no, because if West Ham win, they'll go.
Yeah, still got West Ham to play as well.
West Ham
West Ham
have to
play?
play Sheffield, bro. They're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yo, Lewis, quick one.
Hmm.
I had a discussion yesterday with some of the panel, and I'm not going to bet out his name, but one of them said Pogba has been the third best player in the Premier League this season. What do you make of that?
I mean, he's been good, but I think third best might be a bit of a madness right now. Maybe at the end of the season it'll be a different story.
Who's your top five right now?
Not sure, to be honest. So I'm thinking about it as players. In terms of their ability this season, Gundogan has to be up there. He's had an amazing season.
Yeah, I mean, I put him there.
Could say Grealish, to be fair.
Yeah, Grealish. Everyone said Grealish. Fair enough.
Who else?
Don't say Christensen, bro.
It's tempting, but we'll wait till he puts João Felix in his back pocket before he starts saying that.
Is he going to play though? He might not even play.
Ruben Diaz would be a good shout too.
Yeah.
He's had an
What about Kane, Son, De Bruyne?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kane and Son. Harry Kane has to be in there. And because I'm a shamelessly biased man, I'm throwing Thiago Silva in there too. Don't ask questions, just nod your head. Honestly, you don't need to have a debate.
This guy looks slumped, fam. This guy's slumped.
It's been a quiet day, to be honest. Plus, I've been hanging.
Were you in the stream for Tottenham?
Yeah, no, I was on my mate's stream for it. He was doing a watch along.
Oh, what channel?
Sarcasm City, Flawless.
Oh, Flawless. The main man, Flawless.
That was on his
Fam.
channel. He does bear watch alongs.
Fair enough. Matt, what's your take on Kepa being better than Alisson right now? I'll start the hive, by the way. Lewis, I'll start the hive, yeah. You don't even respond to it, fam. Kepa hive, bro.
Kepa hive, man. What is this, man?
Fam, come on. Day 2, Kepa hive is better than Alisson on form.
Because he's Chelsea, but same way. Yeah, nah. I need a few good games off him still. I'll buy a ticket, but I need to see what the party's like first.
Fair enough. Matt, what's your take, Alisson, man?
I mean, he's not better than Alisson, full stop. So if we can stop that right
On
now.
form?
On form, he's played one game. You can't really call that on form. If he has 2 or 3 good games, then you can call it on form. But you can't call one-off game of him being better than Alisson and say it's facts. Kepa is still probably one of the worst goalkeepers in this league, full stop. But he had a good game last night or the other night.
But the last 2-3 games, he played really, really well.
You think he played well at Luton?
Is that the one that Zuma got in the way?
Saving that game, but that was it.
I mean, it went right at him.
That's why I said
What about
great.
What were the world-class save against Barnsley that saved us in the game?
Yeah, one game. You're talking about one game. We paid 72 million for one game.
Random things that Kepa has done is good. There was this one save he did against Watford last season that everyone was gassing up. And I looked at it a week later and I was like, this is just so mid, you know. So you're going to get more hyped out about a guy doing his job. And it was just your standard drop down and get a hand to it. And we all
Talking about the one where Ben Foster headed it, and
yeah, anyone else could have done it, but Kepa's had us starving for so bad, we're gassing that up.
Yeah.
Edouard Mendy, I already said as well, easiest transition into the squad because all he had to do was catch balls and we'd celebrate. We have been that starved. Any save or anything, we'd all be going mad. Edouard Mendy, He ain't one of the best keepers in the league right now. But it is what it is because he's levels above what Kepa is. So I'm happy with Mendy, and I'm not going to complain with what I have because we used to have it way worse than it is.
Who's better than Mendy now, except the City goalkeeper?
The Man City goalkeeper. Let me get the league table up. Martinez. I'll say Martinez, Justin.
Yeah, Martinez, definitely.
Pope's
Martinez on bits.
Pope's better.
Let's look at the teams first. No,
Who did you say?
obviously.
Pope from Burnley. Pope.
Nick Pope.
Yeah, definitely.
Pope.
Oh, Ryan, you there? Ryan,
Yo.
what's going on?
Oh, yes, Ryan.
Good.
You good, yeah?
I'm good. Yeah.
You confident for Chelsea on Monday?
Yeah, I'm confident, but it's Chelsea in it, and there's no Thiago Silva, so we'll see. But I'm fairly confident in it. We should be winning, man.
What's your prediction for the game?
Probably something like 2-0 in it, because I just think the way we're playing with Tuchel, I think we're playing good in it and we're controlling games, but I just don't think we're being clinical enough. So we'll probably get a lot of chances, not take them, but we'll probably be solid at the back, and then we'll probably get something like a 2-0, just a satisfying win, and then we move in at 2 points ahead of Liverpool. I think if we win, so yeah, I don't think he's gonna go like gun ho and try to get 5 or 6. Probably just get the win and jump out. You get me? But yeah, like we should be winning against Newcastle. Callum Wilson's out as well.
Yeah.
But what's his name? Is Saint Maximin playing? Because if he is, then we're gonna have to look off that right hand side. Because
I think he should be playing.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. If he is, we need to look out for him in it. But other than that, like it's all good in it. We should be winning.
Who do you see scoring for Chelsea?
If Tammy starts, I know he's scoring. That's one thing, because like Tammy can put out a 0 out of 10, -1 out of 10. He's scoring in it. So if Tammy starts, he's scoring. I don't even know. Like apart from maybe Tammy or Giroud when they play, I don't know any goal scorer. If Marcos Alonso plays, he might score, but I know we'll get the goals. I just don't know where it's coming from. You get me? Something like that. Like apart from Tammy and Giroud, Werner now he's playing really good, but I don't know when the goal's gonna come. I know it's coming and that, but like, I don't know when it's coming. So hopefully it's against Newcastle. But the only one that I can predict will score is Tammy or Giroud starting. But the rest, I don't know. And I don't know. Maybe a penalty from Jorginho or Hudson-Odoi might score, or Mount might score. Maybe Werner will break his goal drought, but I don't know. I just know someone will score in it. Not I don't know who, but I just know someone will score. You get me?
For real. We've got another guest here, special guest. Unfortunately, he beat me on FIFA Ultimate Team, which I have to admit. But his whole team is rated over 90 each player. I've only got 2 lone players, man. So it's difficult, man. It is what it is. But father, man, listen. The Kepa tax has lowered. The Kepa hive has started, and I need you lot to jump on board because we're gonna bring him back to Chelsea Football Club. But let me know your predictions for Newcastle quickly.
2-0.
Goal scorers?
Timo Werner. Both.
What? Both?
Yeah. I said 3-0. I was said 3-0 on Thursday, but I changed my mind. Maybe 2-0. You never know with Timo. He might bang the hat trick, you know. Then I will start Timo Werner hive again, like you lot.
Oh, you stopped Timo Werner hive already? You stopped it? You don't believe in him? Wow, the agenda.
No, I'm not stopped. I didn't say never stop though. Like I might start. At least I said.
Yeah, but you said Timo Werner hat trick the other day.
Yeah.
So why are you changing it?
I don't know, man. I feel I'm a cheapskate, you know, like 3-0, 2-0. Which I don't care which one really. Like as long as Timo scores, that's all.
Listen, Ads, who do you see start up top, man, for Newcastle?
Tammy for sure.
Not
man.
Newcastle, for Chelsea against Newcastle. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Tammy for sure, man. He deserves it, man. Under Tuchel, he hasn't really been given a chance. Giroud's been given 2 starts and he stunk out the place twice. So I ain't really trying to see him up front. I can't lie. I'm trying to see Tammy up front with Well, with Werner on the left, and I don't know about who's to play on the right, fam. That's the only one which I'm having a problem with. Yeah, but for up front, definitely Tammy, man. He deserves it after the Barnsley game. He won us the game. He was trying hard the whole game as well. Yeah, man, Tammy, bro. Tammy has to start, man. He has to be given a chance under Tuchel, man. I want to see him. I want to see him shine, man. He's gonna shine. Watch.
What, like nines? Yeah, see you shining. Hopefully, we'll see what happens, man. Look, I really, really hope Tammy Abraham does the bits for you, bro, because I know how much you support this guy and love this guy and prefer him over Giroud and Timo Werner. So I'm hoping he does you a favor, because obviously, if he doesn't do bits, I feel like the comments are going to be coming for you tomorrow still.
See, the thing with Tammy is, I feel like he's underrated, but overrated at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, innit? But I just feel like, he's better than some people think. Like, people write him off, like, and say he's a dead striker. I just don't think he's that. But sometimes people make him out to be this top class striker, which I just don't think he is. So I think he's like underrated at times. Like, after one bad game, people say he's terrible and stuff. And I think it's maybe just one bad game, you get me? And then when he has like a good game and he scores a couple of goals, people are like, oh, he needs to be starting week in, week out. One of the best strikers, you get me? So I just think Tammy Abraham's a solid backup and a good striker. And he'll do bits for you. Like, he'll get you a goal or two. He'll be frustrating at times because he's young and he's still inexperienced. He's going to do things that you're like, what are you doing? He's going to have some decent hold-up play at times. Movement's going to be annoying at times, but he's going to get you the goals. He's going to bang you goals, man. That's the thing.
Do you genuinely think he has good games for Chelsea? Like, overall, I'm talking about full 90. I'm not talking about moments in the game. I'm talking about
I think his game's actually improved a lot, you know. Like, I think at the start of the season, that honeymoon period where he's playing up front, I think he's improved in that. Like, his hold-ups plays improved from last year. He's doing better off the ball work. His link-up play is getting better. It might not be the finished article, but I think he's getting better. You get me? Come on now. Smash the likes, everyone. Big up Sadiq and that. But, good 90s. I think he does. But he does things that frustrate you. But I think from times he has good 90s, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Not everything he done and not everything he'll do will be good in it. Like, not everything's gonna be perfect, but like, I think he'll have solid 90s and that, and then he'll have terrible 90s where, like, the Krasnodar game when you drew 1-1 or the Spurs games and stuff. Like, he'll have bad 90s and then he'll have good 90s where, like, he's holding up play, he's dribbling past one or two players, he's getting goals. You get me? That's just the thing with Tammy. You get me? I just feel like sometimes people slag him off too much. And people that overrate and overrate him too much at times, innit? But I just think he's a solid striker.
Yeah, Matt, what do you think about Tammy Abraham, man? His game?
I think he's improved. I think he's still got a lot to improve on, though. I think, just adding on to that point, I think a lot of our youth players have got the exact same thing. Hudson-Odoi and Mount. You got some people that underrate him and slag him off too much. But then you got the other people who just think they're godlike, call them Starboy, etc., etc. And I think there's not enough fans that are just in the middle, and that's the problem with all these players, because they have one good game, and everyone blows them up, and then they have one bad game, and then everyone slaughters them.
Yeah,
and that's the issue.
I get you, because like Gilmore and that, like people are saying Gilmore should replace Jorginho and stuff after the two good games, which were Liverpool and Everton and stuff. And then maybe he could in the future, but people were acting like he's now the next Xavi because he had two good games. And then I saw people saying, because Andrew came on yesterday, a couple of days ago when we played in that for Ziyech, and then Ziyech had a stinker of a game. Andrew came on and people were like, Andrew should be starting next game. Andrew's better than. So I don't know. I just feel like with young players and that, you just have to accept the fact that there's rarely any very, very consistent young players and that. Like, Saka might be one, but they're gonna go through bad spells. They're not gonna have consistent games. This is why, like, you can't ask young players. You can't, like, the only like youngster or two that can get in our team probably week in, week out is probably Reece James, Mason Mount, and Hudson-Odoi possibly. You get me? But you have to understand in that, like, they're gonna go through bad patches and that. So you get me? Like, mate. They all go through bad patches.
Adds Calvert-Lewin. Would you take him this summer? if possible?
Yeah, I can't lie.
Instead of Haaland,
No, not instead of Haaland. No way.
but you take him.
I take him any
Well,
day of the
also-
week instead of. No, I was joking.
Bro, like I said, bare times, man. It's not my bread in it, so I don't care how much we go splash on Haaland, 100 mil, 150 mil. I couldn't care less, bro. It's not coming out my pocket in it. So, yeah, I'm taking Haaland number one, bro. That's one of the hottest prospects in Europe right now, man. He's got everything to his game as a striker, very good talent in it. So, I think that guy's someone that can come in and make an instant impact, regardless of this Bundesliga and tax. If you look at the physical presence, the stature of the player, all his physical attributes, I think he would match the Prem perfectly. I'm not saying he's going to come and score as many goals as he got in the Bundesliga, but I don't think the drop-off in stats would be like the ones of Havertz and Werner. So I'll definitely take Haaland number one. But yeah, number two, I'll definitely take Calvert-Lewin. I would take Calvert-Lewin. It's funny, isn't it? Because before, when I used to speak to my guys for years, because, you know, Calvert-Lewin, he's been on the scene for ages, isn't he? He hasn't just burst into the scene this year. He's been around for like 4 or 5 years now. So I really never used to rate this guy. Like, I used to think he was dead food for him. I used to think Calvert-Lewin was so dead. And then this year, he's proved me wrong, man. He's brought a lot into his game. Ancelotti's really changed him, man. He's changed him as a striker. He holds up the ball now. He's got good movement, good finishing, good link-up play, physical presence. He's good in the air as well. He's more or less a good, like, complete striker. So he's been there and done it in the Prem. So if we don't get Haaland, I would actually look at Calvert-Lewin, because I think you get him for like maybe 50, 60 mil. Plus, he's already done it in the Premier League. So, yeah, you got some already.
I don't know about 50, 60 mil still. Like, I would take him in it. If it's like 40 mil and that, I would take him and then, I don't know, maybe send Abraham the other way or something, or put Abraham on loan. Because I think Calvert-Lewin.
Disrespect.
That's an Abraham over there.
Nah, come on now, man. Like, I think Calvert-Lewin is a better version of Abraham and that. Like, they're kind of the same build, but like Calvert-Lewin, like, that's the thing with Tammy Abraham and that. Like, he doesn't use his height enough. Like, for someone his height, he's not good at heading. And I think that Calvert-Lewin loves heading. You get me? I think he can hold up the play better than Abraham. He's a better version of Abraham, but 50, 60 mil. I don't know about that still. Like,
it's just the Premier League, bro. You know, when it comes to Premier League,
bro, this is English tax, Premier League tax.
I know English tax, but I don't know. Something's telling me 50, 60 mil for.
Nah, he's 23-year-old top goal scorer.
Just quickly.
But to be fair, yeah, him next to Werner might be good, you know, because he can just hold up play, but he's mobile as well. So I would take him in it, but I don't know about 50, 60 mil for Calvert-Lewin still.
Yeah, just quickly, Lewis. What would you make, man? Calvert-Lewin, Chelsea.
Well, it's not actually happening, is it?
No, but it's a discussion that Chelsea fans have been mentioning in the last 24 hours, bro. Instead of
That would
Haaland.
be a great option for us. Someone who could actually eat the crosses that we put into the middle of the box of the fucking game for once. That would be a great option, but it's not going to happen. No way it's happening.
Yeah.
No way.
We're
Father,
gonna
what
throw
about you, man?
stupid money.
Yeah, Father, what about you?
Calvert-Lewin, I don't know, man. I think my only problem is the fact that are we gonna waste another talent in Chelsea team again? Like, I'm not saying like this is very useful to buy Calvert-Lewin, but I don't know, man. Like, I would prefer Haaland, like Ad says. Couldn't care less what's the fun, you know. Like, if this guy's got a massive, like, a good future ahead of us, like, and also one of the European top like prospect for European football, like, why not?
Yeah. Matt, what about you, man? What do you think?
In terms of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'm a bit hesitant. I think I want to see him do it for another season before looking to go in for him, because I just have a feeling it could be just one of them things where he plays really well for a season and then drops off. You see that with many strikers that come in, do well for a season, and then they drop off. So I'd like to see him do it again for another season and smashing the numbers that he's doing now. In terms of Haaland, you know my opinion on Haaland. I don't want Haaland unless he changes his agent. It's full stop. I don't want any player from that fat.
Bro, listen. I hear you, yeah. Listen, bro. I hear you, yeah. But come on now, like I get it. It feels like someone like I don't know, maybe a half decent centre mid that we need and that. Like, I would get that, but when it's Haaland and that, you have to firm Raiola in it. and just gonna have to give him the money he wants. Like, it's gonna be annoying, but if we get Haaland, if we get Haaland and that, then you get me, like, you're gonna have to deal with Raiola, because man like Haaland and that, man, they're worth it. Trust me, man.
But I don't. The problem is, I also know with Raiola, you're going to have Haaland for what, 2-3 years, and then he's going to sidestep towards Real Madrid. It's just, it's, you know what's going to happen.
But I would take that still, because like if we buy him, for like say 100 mil or 90 mil or something, like, and then we're gonna get a couple years out of him, but because Haaland probably wants to go to Madrid or Barca anyways, you get me? So he's probably gonna go either way. So if he goes after a couple of years and he's giving us solid years, like Madrid or Barca or whoever's gonna go in for him is probably gonna pay over 100 mil. You get me? And that's just Raiola. Like Haaland, man, come on now, you have to firm Raiola for Haaland. If it's like Donnarumma or something, I get it, but when it's Haaland, you have to firm it. And Raiola, you're just gonna have to give him the money he wants in it. Just give him the money and tell him to shut up.
Lewis,
will be like.
What about you, Lewis? Haaland, go all out.
Take him.
All out.
He's the exception. I can't lie. If he's there for the taking, we go for it. If his agent's going to be a bit of a bastard about it, to be honest, it would be a long shot even keeping Haaland long term, in my opinion. I feel like he's going to be one of those players that bounces around clubs. I haven't really got a lot of for that in that season, but the clubs have already been moving around. I don't see him staying around at any club for a long period of time. I don't.
But isn't it the same? Isn't it the same with Kai Havertz?
What?
It's the same with Kai Havertz as well. I feel like he's going to be moving after a couple of years as well.
No, I think Kai Havertz will stay here for a while, but his dream's always been Real Madrid as well. So I think
he might do like an Eden Hazard and leave at like 28, 29
That's
probably.
Yeah.
Like so we'll get like a good 6-7 solid years out of him. And if he goes in that, like, I'll get it in. I'll get it. Give us 6-7 solid years. And then we bought like Havertz for like what, 70 more, and then plus add-on it's probably gonna go to like 80, 90 more, and then Madrid will probably pay like 100 for him. Like if we like, what's his contract on as well? 5 years. So now we'll probably give him a new contract after that. So and then we can probably get like 120, 130 more for Havertz and that. So it's all, and then we'll just have to invest into some other youngsters or some other talents, because there's always going to be new talents. You get me? There's hella options. So yeah,
NSG. Ads very quickly. Tammy Abraham, I think, has 1 year on his contract.
Does he?
I thought he had a 5.
I think I'm sure he has 1 year left, or maybe 2 years.
He had 1 year left last season, and he had an extension in his contract. It was only a year extension.
Yeah, so it's 1 year again, no? Because next year. Yeah, 1 year. So Ads, he's not signed that long-term deal. He must know something, bro. He must know that Chelsea are going to be signing a striker.
The 22-year-old striker has extended his existing Blues deal until 2023. We're eating good, fam. We're eating good. We're cool, fam. We're cool.
But that's not long, though. That's like 2 more years, bro. And we're eating this season early, so it's going to be coming to a year and a half, probably.
2023.
Are you worried? Are you worried?
It's another 2 years, bro. Why would I be worried for? That's another 2 years. I know he's had some contract difficulties because he saw how much Hudson-Odoi got paid, apparently, and he's like, he wants to get paid a similar amount to him, considering what they've both done for the club and whatever. But I don't think that's really the issue. I think he's just trying to evaluate his place in the team. He doesn't want to tie himself down to a long contract. So Chelsea start charging some extortionate prices for him. Yeah, they start charging some mad prices for him. And then he's not allowed to leave, something like what happened with Zaha at Palace, innit? So he's probably just trying to see, is the club going to sign another striker? Am I in the manager's plans? Am I going to play enough football? And if not, then I'm going to leave. But yeah, man, it's going to be his decision at the end of the day, I guess. But I'm guessing he's just checking whether he's in the manager's plans and stuff before tying himself down to a new deal, which is...
Ads, I've got a question, bro.
Go on.
Do you think Tammy Abraham could be our first choice striker after he develops in his prime? Do you think he's got potential to be our first choice striker, banging in week in, week out?
Definitely not.
I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, first of all, I don't see why not. Let's not write off Tammy Abraham, man. Like, he scored
I'm not writing him off. I'm just asking you, innit?
He scored 17 goals for us last season, 15 in the Premier. He's already got 12 this season. Our top goal scorer again, fam. He's again our top goal scorer. We've got probably not played as many games as Werner as well. So with Tammy, what I've always said about him, it depends on what the club's aspiring for. Like, are we actually trying to challenge for the title? Are we trying to go for the Champions League, or are we just aiming for top 4? So
yeah. Say we're trying to go for the. Say we're trying to go for Premier League, Champions League. Do you think Tammy Abraham can be starting striker?
Nah, but I think he can definitely be a squad player, 100%. 100% a squad player.
Yeah.
It's difficult to say. It's still difficult to say because the guy's got potential in it. Like you never know what can happen with these players, man. He might continue to develop and become a very good striker. But right now, what I've seen so far, if we're looking for a striker that's going to get you 20 goals plus a season, 20, 25 goals a season, I don't quite think he's that man. But I think if we're going for these titles, I still think he can play a squad rotation, come in for some games,
definitely.
Stuff like that, and come off the bench, come in for some games, rotate with a striker. I think he can definitely do that, at least.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, Father, what do you think, Tammy Abraham? Future? First choice, second choice?
He has the potential, but again, my only concern is the fact that will the manager give them like a time, like I don't know how to say this, like if enough time, is he gonna be in the first lineup a lot this season, like, or eventually, like, is he gonna be the one that is gonna be sacrificed to send out on loan or something? That's my concern.
No, I doubt he'll go out on loan again.
Tell me about loan, man. He's not going on no loan, man.
Definitely not loan.
See, another thing is, you see, if we get like bare managers in it, and then they're gonna have to have short-term success, they might look at Tammy and be like, I can work with you as a squad player, and I could probably make you into a first-choice striker for us if I probably develop you in that. But he's probably looking at, like, if we get like a Haaland or something, or a Werner or something, and say Werner's banging in goals for us and stuff, but Tammy's got potential, I just think he won't try to develop Tammy as much because he needs instant results. Because like it's Chelsea in it, and you need to succeed before it gets bad. Do you get me? So I don't know, but I like Tammy. I think he's solid. I think he's a good backup striker. Someone if you have on the bench and you need a goal, you can probably bring him on or probably bag a goal or two. And yeah, I think it's good in it because we had Batshuayi as our backup striker now, and we got Abraham in it. So progression for sure, man. Lewis, what about you, bro? Tammy Abraham, future number one.
Keep improving, so I got no reason to think he still can't potentially be our number one striker. He's a bit of a late developer compared to the standards I think some Chelsea fans have for him, which is why he's getting so much stick. But no, he's just developing at his own speed. Maybe hits Chelsea quality at 25 or 26 or whatever, but he's still more than good enough right now. Like, if anything, I think he's our second choice striker right now because Olivier Giroud don't really fit our style of play as much as he did under Frank Lampard. So that's a bit of a sticky one with Giroud more. But Tammy Abraham's definitely good. Still has a chance of going to the top. I got no reason not to think otherwise.
Do you think we can play him in a 2 against?
So let me just get Matt's take quickly, and then we'll carry on very quickly. I need to get through all the panels as well. Matt, what's your take, Tammy Abraham?
I mean, I think it's a tough question. Is what does Tammy want? Does Tammy want to sit on the bench, or does Tammy want to progress his career? If he wants to be a first choice striker, then eventually he's going to leave, and we're just going to have to sort that situation out. If he wants to sit on the bench and bide his time and develop, and hopefully at 26, 27, as Lewis said, he late blooms and becomes Chelsea quality, then that's good, and we might be able to do that. I think he's just got the time, because you say we've got Werner, we've got Abraham. You could possibly have Kai Havertz playing as a false 9 within that strikers as well. So we've got a lot of options up front.
Yeah. Ryan, what were you going to say just earlier as well?
What was I going to say? I don't even know, bro.
That always happens. You have something in your head and then it goes after someone else.
It was something about him playing in a 2 or something.
Oh yeah. Do you think Werner could play in a 2 with Abraham against Newcastle? Because I was thinking, and I think Abraham had a solid game against Barnsley, and I was just thinking, like, I'm like against Spurs, yeah. Like I couldn't help but think, yeah, we needed like someone just in the box. I feel like Werner was very good in that game, innit, but he was drifting out left and helping out with the build-up play. And so many times we got into good crossing positions, and so many times we were good in the final third. And then there was like really no one in the box to just like attack across, and we can just put a simple one. So I don't know. I just feel like if we had like maybe Abraham and Werner up front, and then Mason Mount just behind them, and then you have like Hudson-Odoi as wing back, and maybe Reece James on the other side. Then you just tell Abraham to stay central and just be in the box and not really be too involved with the build-up play. And then Werner could drift out left as well. Like, I know it didn't really work against Burnley, and he didn't have a good game against Burnley. That's why he got taken off. But I feel like he deserves one more chance at it. I think. Like he played against who was it? He's played against Burnley. He didn't really have a good game there. Now he's played against Barnsley. He had a good game. So I just think he deserves one more chance. And that Giroud got 2 chances. What's his name? And he didn't play well in any of them. And Tammy's got 2 chances, played well in one of them. So I don't know. I feel like Tammy might deserve another chance in a 2 with Werner, and then if it doesn't work, then we can start shop with it. You get me?
Yeah, what do you think of that? Tammy and Timo in the 2, maybe a 5-3-2. That's how I see it. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what we might actually see against Newcastle, innit? But it just depends on who the other player is going to be, because you know Mount really can't come out of the team right now. Mount's been very, very good recently, bro. But then where do you put Hudson-Odoi if Mount's playing? Because really, if St. Maximin's playing and you want to deal with that threat properly, you've got to have Reece James and Aspilicueta down that right hand side.
I'd play Hudson-Odoi at left wing back and that. But mainly play as a left winger, because I just don't think you can play him right wing back, because I just think St. Maximin, Reece James is gonna do what him and Aspilicueta is gonna be better than Hudson-Odoi on that right hand side, because Hudson-Odoi doesn't even play as a wing back. He plays as a winger more time at wing back. So I think as a left wing back, but you can put him as a left winger and stuff. And then the right hand side, who they got? Who do they play? What's it called? Almiron in it, and he's like he's mainly like he's basically a striker, and he's not always out wide. You get me? So yeah, I think like Hudson-Odoi at left wing back, and then maybe Reece James at right wing back, and then like Mount in a 10 position, and then Abraham and Werner up front could work in the back, and then a back 3 as well could work.
No, I can't. Yeah. For me, I ain't taking more risks, man. I'm playing Reece James on the right and Alonso on the left, man. And then
Alonso
play. Yeah, man. Them man are gonna park the bus, bro. You need as many goal scorers in that team as possible, bro. Alonso picks up good positions in the box and gets you goals, fam. He scored the winner versus Newcastle at home last season. That's what he does, bro. You need someone to get in the box with the headers, maybe at the back post, header, cross it into him at the back post. He gets in good positions. He scores goals, bro. He's got a good shot on him, man. That's what Alonso's doing all about, fam. So yeah, we need as many goal scorers on that pitch as possible, fam, because our strikers ain't doing the work for us up front, innit? So someone's got to do it. And recently it's been the defenders and the midfielders, fam. So I'm starting Alonso 100%, fam. For me, it's just working out who starts between Mount
and then that means all our players going to have to go through the right-hand side, because we got Alonso's not good in possession, and like too many times
he always goes through the right-hand side anyway, fam. That's all it does, bro. It's just Mount or Hudson-Odoi running down that channel and linking with Reece.
Yeah, that's because the last the Barnsley game, the Spurs game, and the Burnley game, we've had Alonso on the left, and that's what I wouldn't even be that bothered if Alonso plays in it, because he's guaranteed a goal. But I don't know, I just feel like in possession and stuff, and then if there's gonna be space on that left hand side, and then he's just not gonna exploit it, because every time he gets the ball and that, it's just so slow. But we'll see, man.
Yeah. Lewis, who do you want to see in the left wing back and right wing back, bro?
I'd want to see Chilwell, but his form don't justify it. And like Ad said, Alonso will pick up better positions in the final third, so we can go with Marcus Alonso for this one. Play most of our game through the right-hand side in the middle, minimise the amount of touches that Alonso needs to have on the left, minimise the most of his deficiencies, and we'll go and get the win. So, yeah, we'll go Marcus Alonso for this game.
And what about on the right side? Who did you say? Reece James?
Oh, right-hand side. I'd go Callum Hudson-Odoi again. Reece James didn't seem too comfortable at right wing back in the last game against Barnsley. It's not to say that not Barnsley.
Burnley.
Yeah,
Sheffield.
Burnley.
Oh, Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield United. That's
Sheffield,
it.
sorry.
Sheffield United again. He didn't look too comfortable. It's not to say he can't play in that position because he can. He's balled out in that position before. But we could go Callum Hudson-Odoi because we're going to be attacking most of the game anyway. So
Yeah, I feel like definitely we should be in possession, so it makes sense. Matt, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I think Alonso's got to be on the left and Reece James on the right. You can't have cut Callum Hudson-Odoi against St. Maximum because there's only going to be one winner.
Yeah.
And then
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Bro, it's
because
deep.
St. Maximum is a baller. He's the one.
Yeah, but
like-
they're not gonna have the ball like you're thinking they're gonna have
You
the
know,
ball.
St. Maximum will eat Azpilicueta alive, fam.
exactly.
He runs past
Imagine.
him every single time, bro. He'll eat Azpi, bro. He'll burn him every single time.
You lot
He'll
of
be-
gas in it, fam. It's just
I mean,
vibes.
Hudson-Odoi's played well in that position, but every time he's played against a team that realistically they've sat back and
Which Newcastle are gonna sit
yeah,
back.
but they've not. Hudson-Odoi has not played against someone like St. Maximum. If the ball goes out to St. Maximum and Hudson-Odoi isn't too far up the pitch, it's just against Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta's getting rinsed. Simple as that.
No, but Kante will be
it's
around
even got
to cover
it's
these
even
tracks.
got to the point I would consider not playing Azpilicueta there just because of that reason.
So you might as well play Reece James right centre back then, and then have
No, but
Hudson-Odoi right.
that's just nonsense because we've not seen Reece James at right centre back, so it's just experimented.
And we've not seen Hudson-Odoi play against a
Bro,
certain player that you're
It's
talking
not
about.
Barcelona 2009, bro. It's Newcastle. They got one good player
Bro,
that's flipping St. Maximum, bro. Come on now, man.
St.
Like, come on.
Maximum
What would go
don't
so
know.
wrong if we play Hudson-Odoi left wing back against Newcastle at home?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
left or right, left or right is calm.
I'm fine with
Left
Hudson-Odoi
wing back,
playing
what's
left
so
wing
wrong?
back.
But let me say
I'm
something.
fine with-
Before you were
What's so wrong
saying,
about left wing back, bro?
because you were saying Hudson-Odoi, how he plays like a winger in this formation and whatnot. Yeah, it's only one transition where Hudson-Odoi gets caught too high up the pitch, and it's Azpi versus St. Maximum, which leads to a goal. Fam, you can't take risks, bro.
No, it will be no, what's his name? Hudson-Odoi will be at left wing back, so
If
he
he
gets
plays at
caught
left
out,
wing
it'll
back,
be
I'm fine
rude,
with it. But
it'll be Rudiger or Zuma there or
I
Christensen.
can guarantee you now, Hudson-Odoi will not start left wing back, bro.
So
Yeah, I know
what?
he will, but
Hang on. If he plays left wing, yeah, what if they put the Newcastle guy on the other side? Then what? What's the difference?
You say Maximum,
Yeah.
bro. We're gonna have to knock him out, bro. Stay on one side, bro. I was joking.
I feel like you're like gassing him up too much, though, man. He's good. He's
Nah,
good.
he's
but-
It's not about that, man. It's just about the pace. He'll literally take one big touch from Azpilicueta and you'll burn him, bro. That's all he needs to do. He doesn't have to do a mad skill or something. Just one
Bro,
touch.
Kante will pick up the pieces, G.
Can't say
Can they not even
It's gonna
play?
be Jovic anyway, bro. It's gonna be
Kante.
Jovic. Kante is not starting, bro.
Kante and Jovicic, not Jovicic, sorry, Kovacic is going to be starting, bro, in the pivot, bro. Man ahead.
Nah.
Nah, Jovic will start, bro. Jovic
Who,
will
who,
start.
wants, who wants to bet me? He wants to bet me Kante and Kovacic will start. He wants to bet me.
Ryan a better man than that, man.
Yes.
Father, look. Father, I want you to decide. Left wing back, right wing back, and the two pivot, please.
There's no argument of left wing back who's going to start. Like we already know, like Marcus Alonso has to start on Monday. Right wing back, nothing to say anyway. Like Hudson-Odoi all day, and double pivot, man. I think it's going to stick Jovic for throughout the season, man. But yeah,
Oh, boy. Lewis, are you streaming, by the way, soon?
Nah, not tonight.
Are you taking a break? Did you
I'm
stream
taking a day
today?
What?
Did you stream today, or you didn't stream today?
Nah, we're gonna have a day off today.
Well, my day was tomorrow still. It's been a long one. We've been streaming every day, fam. I don't know how we do
Yeah.
it sometimes.
Yeah. Consistency is mad, man.
I can't.
Like to worldwide charts, everyone, man. The consistency is mad.
Bro, there's too many streamers out there right now, man. Lewis, what time you going live tomorrow, bro? You got time yet?
6:30 straight after Arsenal Leeds. We've got a Newcastle preview. I've got
Hold tight.
potential few Newcastle fans jumping on. I think Kendall's gonna jump on. I'm gonna see if I can get Magpie channel on too.
Fair enough. Am I getting an invite?
Yeah, hop in, G. I'll send you a link.
Yeah. What was your prediction for the game, Lewis? Very quickly.
2-0 Chelsea.
So, well, everyone here is saying clean sheet, right? No one's saying Newcastle on the score, but you lot are gassing this guy up on the wing.
Yeah, because if the lineups that I want to start.
Yeah. If Hudson-Odoi is a right wing back, then
We'll say Maximan. He gets put in our right back's pocket every time.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
Reece
this
James
guy
is-
can be rotated to the other side. Like Marcos Alonso playing, he can be rotated to Marcos Alonso's side to rip him. You lot do realize that, right? You lot saying, "Oh, Marcos Alonso has to start."
will have cover. You'll have someone on the left-hand side, the left centre back, to deal with his.
Yeah, probably
At
be
least
Rudiger
Rudiger's got
or
pace. At least
Zuma there.
Rudiger's got pace. Aspie has no pace, man. He'll get done for pace every time. At least Rudiger's quick, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
we've got
that's why I'm
Christensen.
saying
We've got
Reece
Christensen in the
James.
middle.
If it's Reece James and flipping what's his name? Reece James and Azpilicueta there. Reece James is fast as well in it to cover St. Maximum. If it's on the left hand side, and then if it's on the right hand side, it's gonna be him versus probably Rudiger and Christensen. You get me? And Rudiger's pretty fast as well. And then you have
But-
Jorginho and Kovacic or even
Bro,
Kante
But the
covering.
thing is, you're telling me Rudiger and Alonso. So you're telling me Rudiger and Alonso will be better than Reece and Hudson-Odoi?
Reece is going to play at right centre back anyway, so it's not a conversation.
What do you mean?
Like, we don't need to play Reece James there, man. Azpilicueta has been solid.
No.
for
Sorry. I must have said it wrong. Sorry. Aspi and Hudson-Odoi isn't better than Rudiger and Alonso in pace. Is that what you're telling me?
No. Azpilicueta will get
That's
eaten
what I'm trying to say.
alive.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if Alonso's playing and you man are telling me Rudiger can,
I don't
Can
want
pick up the
Alonso playing, bro.
It's not, bro.
But-
Hudson-Odoi is a winger, bro. Hudson-Odoi isn't a defender. Reece James is a defender, bro.
yeah, but the thing is, Reece James doesn't really offer as much going forward. G, like he always passes sideways and that, fam.
Come
It's
on,
casual.
that's
It's too
a- I
casual.
don't wanna
Here we
hear
go,
it.
agenda once again.
No, he's casual. He's too casual, bro. Like
Oh,
honestly, it's
man.
too casual.
This
doesn't
is why.
pass sideways, bro.
This is why I can't take you seriously at times.
What, bro? Are you mad? So you telling me he's not casual on the ball?
Reece James.
Yeah, he's casual on the ball, bro. Honestly, I'm not even guessing it. Like, you know, I get it. You want him to be the best right back in the league and that, but this is what I mean about Chelsea fans gassing up our players. Like, they're not there yet. They're good, but they're not there, fam.
Yeah, I
You're
can't lie.
gassing You're gassing
Even-
up Kepa for 10 hours, though, to be fair.
Kepa's just bants, bro. Like, that's just a hive, isn't it? But I'm serious about when we talk about a youth shining. I'm talking about Mason Mount doing bits in recent days, recent weeks, where he's taken the game to the next level under a new manager. Hudson-Odoi taking it to new levels, but I ain't seen Reece James step up, in my opinion. And Ad's saying he's one of the best players for Chelsea this season.
At right
I
back, he
don't know.
stepped up. At right back, he stepped up.
Sure, bro. Sadiq, you need to pay more attention to him, man.
Yeah, bro. No, at right back, he stepped up. At the start of the season, he's been very
On
good.
Monday, Sadiq, I want you to just watch Tammy and Reece James for 9 minutes, man. Just watch them.
If you're speaking about right wing back and stuff in recent weeks and that,
Yeah,
when he came
yeah,
back from
yeah.
the injury, yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, like, did you not see good things from him?
No, I'm talking about under Tuchel, bro. I'm talking about under Tuchel as a right wing back where he looks so casual.
So right wing back, he looked good in the Spurs game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe he. I feel like he might need like Hudson-Odoi or maybe someone ahead of him and stuff. And I don't know if he can just be a right wing back. And then I know he can get up and down, but the quality when he's going and stuff by himself, he might get isolated. But I think like if as a right wing back and then he has like a right winger in front of him, so and then like Reece James can like hug the flanks and then he can do them overlapping runs or even be inverted. You get me? But on his ones and that, like, I don't know on his ones in it, but if there's someone ahead of him, then someone helping him out, then yeah.
Yeah. Matt, do you still want Lampard in? I know a few weeks ago you wanted him still in.
Lampard's gone. There's not a
But
conversation to be
then you
had.
want him back? Do you think Tuchel has actually changed a lot at this club? Because you always telling me on private that you want him back still.
No, I don't. I mean, Tuchel's done well so far, and we'll see how long it lasts and whether he'll get sacked in 18 months. But that's just another conversation. That's just typical Chelsea Football Club. In terms of Lampard coming back, in 10, 15 years when he's proved himself, yeah, maybe.
10.
But not right
10,
now.
15 years.
Well,
not 5.
He's a young manager. He's got plenty of time to develop his tactics, develop his philosophy, and then maybe he can come back to the club. But at the moment, there's no. Why would I bring Lampard back now?
Yeah, I mean, Lewis, we'll talk on WhatsApp as well. You're telling me like, oh, you kind of miss Lampard and that as Chelsea manager. So you want him back very soon? Within 5 years, maybe?
Well, once he's fully developed a style of play, and I've seen success at other clubs, yeah, why not? But I need to see it at other clubs first.
Yeah.
And do you think it was wrong for Chelsea to let him go this season and not give him the full season?
No. We made the perfect decision at the right time. All due respect to Frank Lampard, but if it's any other manager and that form, peace, thank you. It's only because it's Lampard where it's cool, man. Just come back next time when you're a bit more nurtured in the job. But any other manager, I'd be like, nah, duck out, please.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he's still got a better win record in the Premier League than Ole and Arteta. So it's still he's done.
They are not the standards.
Ole and Arteta are both
and if they are the
as well,
standards, that's a problem in itself. Now we have Tuchel. We ain't talking about Ole and Arteta.
Too cool, bro. Too cool.
Now we have Tuchel. We're back to talking about Pep and Klopp again. You see that? We ain't talking about Ole and Arteta no more.
No, for real,
See how
for
the
real.
levels change.
No, for
The
real,
fact that
man.
we are on those levels was the problem.
I mean,
It is what it is.
Favre was saying that Tuchel ain't gonna be good enough, fam.
I never
You
said
have to
that.
explain yourself.
I never said that. What on earth is wrong with you?
You told me yesterday night on FIFA,
I
bro.
never said that. Oh my god.
What did he say? Tuchel's not good enough.
Don't mess with my brain. I know what you're doing, Sadiq. Don't try. Don't try. You don't mess with my brain.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You said you told me yesterday on FIFA PS4 chat that I don't think Tuchel's good enough. Looking the best at Timo Werner. That's what you said,
No, I never said that. Oh my god.
bro. You must be high, man. You must be high. I think you need to sleep, bro. You need to sleep. On a serious level, you need to sleep, bro. Like
Doing a Mourinho, bro, throwing your friend under the bus, man.
bro, look, the comments know, yeah, Favre was probably high, bro. Look, everyone's saying he's either high, sleeping, drop something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Bro, don't worry, I got you. I got you, bro. Don't worry. I'll delete the stream after this one. But Ryan, very quickly, your expectations for the rest of the season. Where do you see Chelsea finishing with this new manager?
where I expect us to finish is top 4 in it, cause the matter of the fact is,
I need a spot, bro. I need a spot. I need a spot.
Where I think we're gonna finish.
Say second, man.
Second or third, but I think it's gonna be third in it, because I don't know if Tuchel fully implement everything he wants by the end of the season, but I think third will probably get in it, and we can get second as well, because Man United with Ole and that never know what happens. So
Never know.
yeah, I think second or third, but I think we'll probably get third.
Yeah, Ads, you was telling me on YouTube that it might probably come third in that, but on Snap you was telling me that you're not sure if you get top 4. So, what's your rule?
I never said third, fam. I always said fourth. I'd be over the moon with fourth, fam. So I'm gonna stick with that, fam. Fourth.
Over the moon. See the standards.
moon.
See the way the standards have dropped.
How can I not say over the moon?
I don't know what you think this is, bro. You know this. We're not some different magical team under Tuchel now. In a couple of weeks,
Yes, we are.
we're gonna get humbled again when we play Man United or Atletico Madrid, and then everyone's gonna deep that we're not as good as we think we are, and then we might just scrape top 4, which is like what I think.
Nah, bro,
This isn't a different Chelsea.
bro, I hear you say fourth and that, like, I fully get that, but a man said over the moon, like, come on now, man. Over the moon, like, come on now, man.
Because when Lampard was in the club, I thought it was finished. I thought it was finished when Lampard was here.
No,
So,
Ads, quickly. I would agree if there was no COVID, teams weren't dropping points around us silly, and the quality hasn't changed. I would agree with you. But the fact that teams were around us, average teams that are doing really well now, that probably going to be dropping off soon, and bigger teams, like in the top 6, of course, haven't really done their best. Look at Liverpool. What?
I still see them. Yeah, I still see them finishing above us, bro. The only ones I see actually dropping out the top 4 is Leicester, fam. That's the only team I can see dropping out. I don't see Liverpool dropping out, bro. No way.
Bro, I know what you're doing. I know you're just trying to be like so, like, you know, protective of what you're saying that because you don't want
can't
high
see-
expectations.
Bro, I can't see Leicester dropping out the top 4 if they don't
Same.
get any other major injuries. Like
Yeah.
they got out Justin and that, yeah, James Justin, but they still smacked up Liverpool without him and that. Like,
Madison, fam. I told you, man, Madison.
if Jamie Vardy stays,
Firstly, they didn't smack up Liverpool. Liverpool were the better side for 80 minutes until they scored, and then Leicester somehow, I don't know how they got the win, but Liverpool were definitely the better side in the game. Second of all, Liverpool have been terrible recently. They lost to Burnley and Brighton. They're going for a terrible bit of the season, just like most clubs have been, just like Chelsea have, just like Spurs are right now. So I think Man United or Chelsea, even if we play Liverpool right now, we do the same thing to them. They lost 3-1 to Leicester at home a couple of weeks ago. They just drew to Wolves as well. They're not doing that well themselves, man. We're 9 points behind them. Now we're only 4 points behind them. I think I see them, they're the only ones that haven't got that real experience in the side of battling it out in the last few weeks of the season, trying to fight for the top 4. They're the only ones who haven't got that experience in the side. Not one player, bro.
Who's United playing? Who's United playing?
West Brom, bro. I think West Brom.
When?
Tomorrow.
Oh, what time?
2 o'clock, I think. So.
Before,
Lewis, what do you think, man? Liverpool come back in top 4?
Hmm?
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool can still get top 4. They've got the squad for it. They're just dropping. They're just dropping right now, but they'll be back.
Don't they look proper bad though?
They're getting top 4, man. I guarantee it.
Yeah, just right now, but they'll turn it around. Just
Yeah.
But
100%.
the thing is, some people are saying Klopp out though. I'm bare confused. Are they just trolling or what?
Reactionary.
Nah,
That's
it's reactionary. That's all it is. They're always reactionary.
Klopp turned that club around, man. How can they say Klopp out?
He'll
Man?
turn it around.
Yeah, well, Lampard turned it around as well. He got us top 4 in transfer, man.
Allow it.
why is everyone so obsessed with
Want
Lampard,
Lampard to come
man?
back then?
I don't get why everyone's so
bro, I'm taking the
obsessed with
piss.
Lampard, man.
I'm taking the piss. I'm genuinely taking the piss. I'm just waiting for
Trust
some.
me,
Yeah.
Liverpool will get top 4. If anyone's going to drop out, it will be Leicester. Fan. Liverpool will get top 4.
No, but Leicester don't look like they're dropping at all, even
Okay,
in the
well, I'm
average
telling
day.
you, if anyone's dropping out, it's Leicester, bro. They haven't got the experience in the side. They bottled it last season. They'll bottle it again this season, bro. No one.
I
in
think
that-
United or Liverpool will ball it.
Nah.
Yes.
Sadiq, the only thing that can stop Leicester going to the top 4 is the fact that injuries and Europa League.
Yeah. Europa, they got an okay squad, you know. But I don't know. I just feel like they'll probably get an injury to you now. That'll probably ruin them in it. But like what's his name? James Justin's out for the season. But I don't know. I think if they don't lose their key players like Ndidi, Vardy, Madison, Soyuncu, Ricardo
Madison.
Vieira, like I don't know. It's just hard to see them dropping out. Like I know it's Leicester and they can, and it's Brendan Rodgers and that, but I don't know with the team they got, and if they don't get injuries, like I don't know. I just find it hard to see how they're gonna drop out.
Matt, what do you think, man?
I mean, I
Tell me the honest
Man
truth,
United-
by the way. Don't give me like scenario and stuff. Give me the honest truth.
think
From your
Man
heart.
United might drop out.
Will drop out. Yeah.
Might.
You don't think United are getting top 4?
No,
I-
I mean
I
they'll be
think
close.
drop
They'll be
out.
close. They don't want
Yeah,
to be
I think-
second, like
Yeah.
the way they are.
That top 4 race is going to be really tight this season.
Yeah.
I mean, Leicester, again, I think they've got a good squad, like they said, like you guys said, but it's that psychological edge I think it could damage them because they know they bottled it last season and it will be in the back of their heads that they bottled it last season. Will it happen again? Is it
Is it the
gets to end
same
of the
though?
season?
Is it the same because of COVID and stuff? Like, it's,
They lost Madison.
teams.
They lost Madison, Ricardo Vieira, Ndidi, Soyuncu. No, wait, did they? I think they did all 4 big players.
get
for
a
them
red card. I
all
think it
last
was.
season.
It was suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also didn't have Europa League to play.
We've got Champions League.
But I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but
Leicester players
Europa
haven't
League games is
scenarios
worse.
before, bro. These Leicester players haven't been there and done it, bro. They're not going to get it, bro. Those are the big
The Premier League champions, bro.
But yeah,
He's a liar.
Liverpool
Who's still
will
in
be
that
fine.
squad? Who's still in that team apart from Vardy, bro? Who's still there apart from Fuchs and Vardy? And Fuchs don't even play.
Madison was in there, no?
Nah.
No, Madison weren't there.
No,
Yeah, he was in the-
at,
he was in the
he was
bench.
at Norwich. He was at Norwich.
He came in like 2018, bro. Like 2 years later, fam.
He still got
Bro,
all
he-
Brighton, I think. All Brighton and that.
Alright,
Yeah,
everyone in the
alright.
comments, man. Everyone in the comments must clock that I'm trolling hard, fam. Like, I'm trying my best to just push it out and try and get reaction out of you lot, fam. You lot are actually biting as well. I can't even lie, you lot are actually biting. It's a bit mad still. For what are you laughing for? Don't forget, you told me you want Frank Lampard still, bro. You're not ready for Tuchel,
What
bro.
on earth is wrong with you? I never said that. Oh my god.
Lewis is deep thinking right now, like, raw. I wish we had Frank Lampard still.
What on earth?
I'm thinking more Thomas Tuchel lifting the Champions League next to this guy. Yeah.
I imagine
that
Thomas
as well.
Tuchel getting the Champions League, bro, with Christensen doing a. Oh, mate. There'll
Getting
be
the
no
winner in the
Sunday.
Champions League final. I can't wait.
I can't lie.
Tammy
I think we can beat Atletico as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I genuinely think we can beat
I
them.
don't see why not.
I genuinely think we can beat them.
We just need to be clinical. If I think we need to start Giroud in that car. He's clinical in that, but
Well, Giroud.
like, he's clinical, bro.
Safe.
We need to be clinical, bro.
No.
I've been backing Giroud for weeks, bro, but now I gotta pick Tammy, fam, and that's shocking for me, fam. Given is out for 3 weeks, fam. So, boy, we need to start taking advantage and getting that lucky goal or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, but like we're just so not clinical at the moment. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. I just feel like we need to be more clinical to beat Atletico because you don't get too many chances against them, man. So I don't know, man. But I don't know. Maybe starting Giroud might be a stretch in it, but he has to be involved in the game somehow. Because
Maybe come off the bench, bro, when we need to like spam crosses or something.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like we're not gonna. I just feel like if we don't start, we might not be clinical enough unless something changes against Newcastle and Southampton. We're turning back clinical. Like, just need to be more clinical, man, because we create a lot of chances, but we just can't finish them, man. And I don't want it to be if buts and maybes if we get knocked out of the against Atletico. You get me?
No, for real, man. Are you not all confident for Atletico? Anyone got any negative predictions? Early predictions? Ads probably. Yep, I knew it. What was your prediction?
No, I don't know, bro. I ain't confident. I ain't got any predictions yet. But
At least a draw. At least a draw
A
with a
draw
goal.
and away goal, Sadiq. A draw and away goal, that'd be massive for
I
us.
think we might lose to them at actually now that it's a neutral venue, isn't it? I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Rest.
it might be something like 1-1 or 2-1 to Atletico, maybe something.
I'll
like
take that. I'll genuinely take that.
Yeah, it's all about the away goal and that, and just like hanging on and just taking your chances. Like if we lose, I just don't want to see us lose by like too many goals in the first leg.
Yeah.
Like 2 goals is the max we should be losing by. Like if it's more than that, we're gonna have to. We created a mountain to climb.
Like a
and that,
Napoli.
yeah, but we don't have JT, flipping Drogba and that. So you get me.
Well,
It's not-
against Atletico, we had Morata, we had Bakayoko, we had Michi, we had all these men. We don't mix.
Atletico are different, man. Come on, man.
They were better.
Now
They were
they
better
have
then.
Suarez.
They were better then.
They're top of the league, bro. They're top of the league. They lost one
They were
game.
top of the league at the time as well.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Bro, they were top of the league at that time.
Yeah, but they're
Was-
comfortably top of the league at the moment.
And
But that
even
was the
then,
group stage, and it was
Atletico
like
knockout
it was like
Atletico,
October.
different team as well, bro. Bro, these man, look at Simeone. He's literally done all of this in the big games. He's been there and done it, bro. He's taken them to 2 Champions League finals, man. This
I
guy's
don't
not-
think he's ever lost a round of 16 in the Champions League.
Well, it's
If
gonna change
Ronaldo's
now.
not playing. If Ronaldo's not playing in, I hope it does in it because I'm starting to sound like an Atletico fan in that, bro.
Guys, look, let me tell you some facts
Yo,
here. If
that's
we
not a
beat
joke.
Newcastle, Southampton, we're going to be doing bits against Atletico. innit? That's what I'm going to say to you, lot.
It's a big if.
To back if yes.
Why is it if we're winning the last couple games?
Nah,
I'm so
that's not
confused.
big if to beat Southampton and Newcastle. That's
Yeah.
expected. That's expected.
Come on, man.
Oh, I
Come
thought you
on,
said
guys.
we beat Atletico. Yeah. We should be beating Newcastle and Southampton. That should be bread and
100%,
butter.
bro.
Danny Ings, guy in comments earlier was saying rather than Calvert-Lewin, get Danny Ings. Is that a stretch?
No.
Nah.
Drag.
Like, I was pushing it with Calvert-Lewin. Man said, Dan, I rate him in that, but just no point, man.
Yeah. So Kai Havertz is definitely out for Monday, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still out, sadly.
I hope he's back for Southampton, but that might be a stretch.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's definitely out for Newcastle. I think Tuchel said he
It was
thinks.
confirmed. I think it was confirmed.
He said it was a bit too soon, so that makes me
Yeah.
seem he's in training now but not ready. So I think he'll be fine for Southampton, but
Yeah.
just he'll miss this game.
And don't forget Thiago Silva as well, though.
Oh yeah, we might need to start Alonso against Atletico.
Oh yeah, if Thiago Silva ain't back for
Oh.
Atletico Madrid as well, then my
Oh.
prediction is
Oh,
going
wait.
down.
Boom. We've got
Is he not
Christensen
meant to
and
be
we've got
back?
Rudiger. Bro,
So,
look,
is he
Christensen.
back for Southampton, or are they trying? I think they're gonna try hard to go against to play.
No, he
against
said that's
Southampton.
what Tuchel said that, but he said it's optimistic, fam. He said that's very optimistic. That
Yeah, but there could be a chance he'll start against Atletico, because if he's fit against Southampton but not match fit, and then he just builds up match sharpness for that Atletico game, then like it's all if buts and maybes. Because if we don't have Thiago,
the thing is though, Thiago Silva or not, we'll still win. We've got Christensen, got Rudiger, we've got Aspi. Like they're good enough. You might not going on like Atletico are gonna be doing Barcelona 2008, 2009, and all that. Like
thing this season, bro. They're top of the league. They've lost one game.
bro, they're doing the thing because of
they are-
COVID.
They are one of the
literally,
favourites for the
COVID.
Champions League. Full stop.
Huh?
They
Sorry?
are one of the favourites for the Champions League this season.
Why?
Louis-
Why?
They've been fantastic this season. I
But
mean, the only reason we have a chance is because Felix is out, Jimenez is out. That's two of their most important players, but they still have the
Bro.
best goalkeeper in the world. They have Suarez, who's banged in the goals at the moment. Their
Bro,
whole
you see-
team is just insane.
Brother, I'll
see-
bite Suarez, fam. But listen, I'm telling you on a serious level. Like, I get it. Atletico are top of the league. They're comfortable. No one's challenging them. But we are under different circumstances where teams are not at their best.
We're in the same we're not in the same circumstances, but we still can't take our chances, man. Like that's the thing. We'll probably create some chances, but I'm not confident that we can finish all of them. And you don't get too many chances against Atletico and that. And I still haven't seen us play against Southampton and Newcastle and that. And then like I want to see if we're being more clinical. You get me? So
Right. Brian, fam, when Tuchel was announced, I told Ad straight, you're going to see difference straight away. I don't care if it's 3-4 nils, you're going to see wins on this manager. Now, when a new manager comes in, the whole thing changes at the club, bro. Like, anything can happen with this team. I'm not saying we're going to win Champions League or anything. I'm not saying that at all or anything. But I know the way you guys are talking about Atletico being that good, you'd be surprised that teams like Chelsea can take advantage and be that underdog and surprise people.
Yeah, I think we can win. I just think it's like for the first fixture and that like we haven't seen us play against a proper elite team under what's it called under Tuchel and that. Like Spurs were good in it, but they had no Harry Kane and stuff. So I'm seeing it like and it's in Bucharest as well, which is like that.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Well said. And also, Suarez, is he as good as he was at Liverpool? Like, be honest as well.
No, but he's still top goal scorer in the league this season, man. He's brought it back. He's doing his thing, man.
Suarez
the guy
is a smart
scores.
striker as well.
Guy
But he's a
scores.
smart striker as well, you know. Like he's not no pace and power guy.
Christensen will have him in his pocket, fam. I like
Bro,
those.
that's not what I'm scared. I'm
Yeah,
not scared
AC
about
will
Suarez,
have
bro. I'm more scared about the fact that we're playing against the best defensive team in Europe, and we can't even finish our chances against the low opposition in the Premier League, and not even against Barnsley. So how the hell are we going to score goals against the next man?
So, ads, if
These
we
men are going to slap 2 banks of 4 in front of our attack, fam, and it's going to be long to break down, fam. And then when we do break it down, we have to take those chances, and I'm not confident that we will, bro. That's my problem.
so let me ask you: if we win, 1-0, 2-1, what are you gonna say to me after the stream?
Nothing, bro. I'm going to laugh, fam. I'm going to celebrate, fam.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, fam.
But I want you to learn from that, okay? In future streams, for future previews, to not pipe and say, this, that, they've the best defensive record.
What are you going to say if I'm right?
Bro, if Chelsea lose more than 2 goals,
No,
difference.
I'm not saying that. I never said what the scoreline's going to be. I'm just saying that
exactly. I'm not saying we're going to get battered by Atletico Madrid. I actually think we're going to draw in the first leg and lose in the second.
So why are you scared of the first leg? Why would we
just-
lose in the second? Why would we lose
I'm
in the
just
second
saying,
if at
you
home?
can't. You're gassing it up, thinking we're going to smash Atletico Madrid.
I'm not. No. I'm not guessing like we're gonna smash them up. I'm saying that you guys are putting Chelsea down because of average this season. Things have changed. If Thomas Tuchel was here from the first day of the
Even if
season,
we were firing all cylinders, Atletico Madrid are one of the best teams in Europe at the moment. We
and
could.
Chelsea are one of the best teams in England. We're the third best team. Who's better? Who just City and Liverpool better? Who else is better?
Man United are better than us as well, man. Leicester are better than us this season as well.
See, this is what I mean. You're judging
We
it because
can't
of
even
Frank
score
Lampard.
goals, bro. We cannot
Bro, you're
score
judging it
goals.
after Frank Lampard. You're genuinely.
Jorginho and Alonso are bailing us out of games, bro. We can't score goals, fam. Unless we're scoring 3 goals against Newcastle and Southampton, I'm not confident, fam.
Bro, you know what? listen, I'm gonna let Chelsea do all the talking in the next couple of weeks. When we win against Sheffield, sorry, not Sheffield United, when we win against Southampton, Newcastle, and Atletico, yeah, I expect you lot to send me some support, love, apology, something basically. Okay, I need to see something because you guys are putting down the team. I know defensively we have improved so much that we have to improve offensively, and I'm sure we'll get there, man. Look, this comment, I agree with you lot. Blue Matter,
Bro,
let me know who
got-
you think. Let me know who you think is a Chelsea
Bro,
fan.
I think we can get past Atletico, but you're speaking about the first fixture and that, like, you get me. So I don't know, innit? I just
Bro,
don't,
Ryan, just a quick one. Look, Matt said we'll draw away, but we'll lose at home. How does that make sense? How can you draw or win away?
I don't
and
know. I
lose at
feel
home?
like we'll probably win at home, and then away we might draw or lose by a
Oh,
goal. You get me?
Sadiq, you know I'm not saying that we're not going.
You're making it seem like we're gonna slap Atletico or something, man.
I'm not saying it like that.
Sadiq, you know when I'm talking now, this whole time I'm just talking about the first leg, I'm not talking about. I'm not saying we're not going to go through. I'm just talking about the first leg. That we're going to struggle, bro. That we're going to struggle hard in that first leg, fam. I think in the second leg we might have an advantage that psychologically in it because the mentality of the boys playing at the Bridge when them man had to play at a neutral venue, it could help us out in it. Playing on home turf, they have to come to us while we had to go to Bucharest to play them. So I think for the second leg we could do something for that. I'm just talking about the first leg. I think we're going to struggle hard, Tom. I don't know if we can win.
So you genuinely think we're gonna struggle when Atletico Madrid don't know how to play at this new ground, probably a smaller pitch, where they're used to their certain pitch?
Nah,
I mean, a smaller pitch would help
The
them
big
out,
pitch.
if anything.
Big pitch. It's a big pitch, man. The pitch that we're playing at. And regardless,
There you go. It's a big pitch. There you go. He saved me. He saved me. He saved me there, man. Look,
We'll probably go through against Atletico and that, but I'm just speaking about the first fixture and that. Like, I'm just cautious, man. Like, I think we can still maybe nick a win or probably get a draw or even lose by a goal in it. But I don't think we're gonna slap them, and I'm not too confident we're gonna beat them in Bucharest. I'm confident we're gonna beat them at home, but like, I also need to see what we do against Atletico in that first leg. And then the second leg, if we do something good against Atletico in that first leg, you get me. Then you get me. Then look at Sid.
Speak. Well, listen, guys, if you think I'm chatting breeze, smash the like button, push it to over 80 likes at least. But I wasn't genuinely trolling about Atletico. I genuinely think we can do something special. I think we can change the season around with a trophy. I'm not saying Champions League, but I feel like we're going to have a decent run in certain competitions. I think top 3 at least Premier League. I think Champions League, maybe quarters, semis, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I just want to see us get to the quarters or the semis on that. So.
Yeah, Ads was talking about we've not been semis for quite a long time. I think it was 2013.
I haven't been in the quarter for quite a long time.
We haven't got past the round of 16 since 2014, bro. So it's a mess, man. It's a mess.
Yeah, and the only reason we get bailed out is because like we're one year in the Champions League, another year not in it. But we need to be better in that, man. But we're always getting shagged, with the round of 16 draws. You got Bayern. Now we got Atletico, we got PSG 2 years in a row.
We got Barcelona
3 years in a row. PSG.
And we topped our group. Like, we didn't even lose a game, and we still got the hardest team in the world.
Porto 2 years in a row, and that's mad, fam. We never get bust, fam.
Are you lot? I saw you lot all liking the video when I said if I'm chatting breeze. Like, you lot are actually deep. You lot actually deep.
No.
If you lot liked it, you lot actually deep, man. Make sure you lot subscribe as well, man. Help me catch Lewis's channel, bro. He's destroying it with the subs, man. He's nearly 21k, lot, man. Are you nearly 21k? I swear you're like 20.6. I think it was
20.7 last time I
7.
checked.
7. Right, you're killing it, fam. You need to get the 50k ASAP, though.
Yeah, soon come.
Soon come. Who needs to dip?
Huh?
Who needs to dip? Who needs to go?
Oh, I need to go about 5-10, but I can still chill for a bit.
Yeah, it's been nearly an hour 30, fam. It's a bit mazza still. But like I said, we're gonna beat Newcastle. We're gonna beat Southampton. We're gonna beat Atletico, and all you man are gonna be like, "Raw, Chelsea are back." That's what I'm gonna say to you, lot. Matt, Ads, Ryan, Father, watch. I'm after all of you lot. When we win all 3 games, you know what I mean? Is that the next 3 games, isn't it? That's the next 3 games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say to you, lot.
Bro, I'd love us to do something against Atletico, man. I would
Believe
hold
in
my
it.
hands up.
Believe in it, bro. Believe in it.
Yeah, I believe we can get a draw.
Oh,
Bro, that's what I think we're actually gonna do. We're probably gonna get a draw. We can get a win as well, but it's unlikely. But I hope you're right, bro. Like the last.
we don't need hope. We
right.
don't need hope. I'm gonna be right. That's what I'm gonna say to you, lot, innit? I'm gonna be right. We're gonna go on a winning streak. Yeah, you look. I don't care if it's a fluke. I don't care if it's a penalty. I genuinely don't care how we win. As long as we get the result,
man.
I'm happy. We just had to finish off the transition season on a Tuchel. Just get it to the end. I'll take anything. I don't care if Marcus Alonso scores the next 2 games and the strikers don't score.
Probably
as
will.
long as we win, I'll take it.
Yeah, same here.
No, I'm saying we'll probably lose after a time. Well, I don't even know what the
Really is
rules
after
are with this Champions League, fam.
Mm.
What about when do we play Southampton? Next weekend?
When
Next week,
Saturday.
12:30 kickoff.
Yeah, early
Lewis
kickoff.
is
On
loving
Saturday.
it. Look how excited he is for the 12:30 kickoff.
You see why I like the Monday night kickoffs? Because we get shit like this afterwards.
That's better though, man. Get out of the way.
That's better. 12:30.
Nah.
That's not my sort of time.
Get out of the way, man. It's the best, bro. Quick thing.
No, it's true. We do get out of the way. We get out of the way, bro.
Early morning is.
Nah,
3
I like the
p.m.
5.
kickoff
I like the 5:30 ones. Those are the prime time ones, and that like 8 is like falling
Yeah,
asleep by
these
9.
Much.
These 8
But
You
kickoffs.
can't even stream that much.
But
You wanna go sleep and that.
12:30 or eating breakfast while you're watching the game and that, man, is peak. But
No, but I
5
can't
and
lie
3,
though.
3 and 5.
On the before COVID, like 12:30 was calm. You get out of the way, bro, and you still got your day in it.
Yeah.
Well, it was even worse because you had to travel to it. I was still.
Oh, that's you. You're home and away, bro. You're home and
On
away.
those 12:30 kickoffs, bro. One time we had Burnley away as a 12:30 kickoff. I wanted to off myself an hour into the trip.
It's peak.
That's mad.
But
Sometimes
Lewis,
the player's not even
yeah.
awake by the time. But yeah.
Lewis, do you miss traveling away, man? Most games.
Not really. I like the journey with my mates, but I don't like the journey. Journey's
No, I
long.
hear that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Has anyone spoken to Alex recently? Chinos.
No, I ain't heard from Chinos in a minute.
I
Still,
spoke to Chinos this morning. Yeah,
Chino.
yeah. I spoke to Chinos though. Like, he's been sound. You know, like he doesn't want to talk to anyone. You know, like
Why?
I think he's focusing on his thing, studies and that.
Oh, if he studies, then cool. I thought he was maybe going through a difficult time or something. If he is, you gotta tell us one so we know or something. But, look, Blue Matter, we're the same, bro. Contact me on Twitter or Instagram, right? Well, watch us. Hit me up, man.
guy's dead.
dead.
He's right though.
No, he's not. He's wrong.
He's been wrong about everything he said so far. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not my burner account, guys.
Version.
When's Villa playing you lot? Villa.
It's live now. It's 0-0.
Oh, can they go ahead of us?
Yep.
No.
Nah.
Have they got games in hand?
I think so.
They should have a few games in hand still.
They must have games in hand.
Can they not go above us on goal difference?
They got-
Someone could...
I know. Villa.
Father, share it, man.
I'm
Share it.
bugging. I'm looking at the live Premier League. I'm looking at the live Premier League table, innit? So the draw is already saying that they can't. If they win, they got a point behind us.
Don't they have games in hand?
They've got one game in hand.
It's against Tottenham.
You man, have you?
It's against Tottenham.
Oh.
Yeah, but that'd be a win.
Still, yeah, like now, Tottenham.
But that's what I'm saying. But Tottenham and Villa are both still around us, so that result could be either thing.
A draw.
Yeah,
Have you realized if we beat Sheffield United, this would be probably one of the easiest ones to Wembley, because we played like to a Wembley semi-final, man. Because we played 3 championship teams and then 1 Premier League team. Oh wait, 1 League One team, 2 championship teams, and 1 Premier League team. That's probably gonna get relegated to a Wembley. What's it called? To a Wembley FA Cup semi-final, man.
It's about time we got an easy.
Nah, it's about time. Last season, fam, we had to knock out Leicester. We had We had to knock out Man United. We had to knock out 3 of the big boys last year.
Liverpool, Leicester, and Man United, man.
Just to get Anthony Taylor.
And then we lost against the easiest one out of the lot.
Like,
Yeah,
Who do
I
you
don't
lose
know
against again? Arsenal.
I still can't.
we lost against
Man,
Anthony Taylor FC.
I think Pulisic got injured, didn't it?
Anthony Taylor.
Yo, that was annoying because he was 3 on goal as well.
Yeah. He just pulled it, fam. It was peak.
Massive Anthony Taylor tax in there as well. But I still don't know how we lost to them. Like even with Anthony Taylor in that, man.
Yeah.
So weird. I want to
Finally-
play Arsenal with Tuchel, man. I want to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Have you got Arsenal again, or you ain't got Arsenal anymore?
Nah, May time.
Now we got him in May.
Yeah, one of the last
End of
Oh,
the
so it's
season.
gonna be a big game for top 4.
Bro, they're fighting for top 10.
No, I mean like for us to get top 4.
Oh,
it's gonna be a big game.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
told
We
you
might have
about
already
Arsenal.
got top 4 by then, you know.
I told you about our last 4 fixtures: City, Leicester, Arsenal, and Villa. Long, bro. It's long. That's what
Bro, that's 9 points out of 12.
say 9.
What?
I'm not
Yeah,
even
actually,
gonna
I'm with
comment yet.
Sadiq, man. Like,
guy,
I think
you're
Because City will beat us.
yeah, City will
City
get
will
a
thrash
draw at
us.
best.
That's it, and we win the other games. We'll bang Villa 100%, and we'll beat Leicester 100%.
I'm with Sadiq, man.
Oh man.
Why?
Is this
I'm
how
so
standards
confused.
of
I'm not even.
Now
Trolling.
with
I'm
Sadiq
genuinely not
in
even
this
trolling.
one, man.
What are you not talking about?
Why do you think these are easy games, bro?
They're not easy
Because-
games. I just think
let
we
me
can
tell you
win
something.
them.
You're judging it from Frank Lampard's performance.
We're not judging it from Frank Lampard. It's 4 hard games in a
A
row.
lie. It's 4 hard games for anyone, even
And
if it was Man City.
there's so much pressure on it when they're both teams are fighting for top 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
so after Atletico,
Arsenal was the
After-
only dead game in that match.
after Atletico, and after those 4 games, I want a message from whoever's doubting straight. Because listen,
I'll go ahead
we
off,
beat
guys,
certain
so-
teams and we lost against Arsenal.
Love, bro.
Okay.
Love.
Love.
Take care, Lewis.
Take care, guys.
See you
Love,
later,
man,
Lewis.
love. Only one hunt. Thank you very much, ads man. You're the real ads fam, not this guy. Man. Come off the stream, man. Oh, ads, be free. If you wanna come on, fam, let me know, bro. Like, I'll let you replace the co-host on. He's peeing me off, fam. He's just chatting, babe. You know what, ads? You're the most negative Chelsea
You're
fan
the
ever,
most
but on
positive
Snapchat,
guy.
you're just-
You're the most positive. I'm a realist, bro. You're too positive, fam. I'm a realist.
It's Chelsea.
Oh,
man.
right.
Come on,
Hey, listen,
lads.
this guy, I
Stay
like ads as being a bit cautious.
Yeah, I can't lie. It kind of is, though.
Mate, you're literally a tie of Chelsea Football Club.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's peak.
I'm expecting the rain comments to come out.
What? How does that make him tired? What? Because he thinks we can beat Leicester, Villa, and Arsenal.
Thank you.
I'm-
Right,
Bro,
confused.
come on now, man. You're making it seem like we got Inter Milan in its prime, flipping prime Barcelona, Real
That's what I'm
Madrid when they
saying.
were good in that. Like, come
That's
on
what
now,
I'm
man.
saying.
Yeah, you lot are gassing us up a bit too much, though, man. You're gonna get
We're
a
not-
reality sooner or later, bro.
Yeah.
Chelsea are the team we think you are, man.
Ads, listen,
why-
I'm trying to say this.
Bro,
I'm
it's
trying
a
to say
false
this.
image. It's a false image, fam.
Ads, I'm trying to say this. When we slap up Newcastle, we probably beat Southampton.
I never said
And
we
then
were
we-
windows, by the way. Anyway, Karen.
Okay, and we do very well against Atletico.
Mm.
Just don't be like, oh, you know what? I'm feeling a bit positive. Chelsea might do something. Like, don't gas it at all. When
I
we
say
win
that,
these
but
games.
if we don't get past Atletico, then I want you to do the opposite. Then and realize that you were gassing it too much. Say nothing.
Okay, well, what if we win the Premier League games but lose against Atletico? What? I can't change it.
I said
still,
we're
bro.
beating Atletico and Newcastle. I said we're gonna beat them. That's expected, bro. I said we're gonna beat them.
What? You gonna beat Atletico?
No. We're gonna beat Newcastle and Southampton, bro.
You said Atletico. That's why I was very
Mm.
confused. I was like, what?
Did I? Oh man, I'm bugged
Yeah,
out.
you said it by accident, I think, man. But look, man, Masood
Southampton.
from EastEnders, back in the days. Yeah, look, Atletico have hella COVID cases. So this is what I mean. This is the positivity that I like.
Don't.
Look at it.
I think we
Look
can
at
get past them and that. We probably
You can.
can beat them there, but I just think it's unlikely in that we'll probably get like a draw or something, or we'll lose by a goal. But I mean, I think we'll probably beat them at home in it. But I have to see, especially after the Atletico game, because that's probably going to be the first elite team we play.
Ryan, look, I'm gonna tell you something. When we win against Atletico away from home, luckily somehow, yeah, every person's gonna stream getting gassed. I won't be like, look, I told
Of
you.
course I will, man.
everyone's gonna get gassed. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, we're the next big thing, and that. Like, everyone's gonna say it.
Not really. No, not really.
Definitely you, bro. Definitely, you're gonna make Instagram video.
Bro,
live.
listen, I think we're gonna get a draw against Atletico in Bucharest, and I'm gonna be happy with that. And it's dependent on the performance as well. Like, I'm not gonna. Boy, my star boy will be taking souls.
You got Atletico, fam. Come on.
And you're the one saying we overhype our players.
I'm guessing.
But like, I think we'll get a draw against Atletico in Bucharest, and then like I think what's it called? Probably won't be expected to get that because Atletico's an elite team and that. So if we do, I won't be like over the moon with it, but I'll be relatively happy because then if we got an away goal as well, then it's gonna make it a lot easier for us at the bridge. You get me?
So you man, very quickly, if we win the next 2 games and we beat Atletico home and away, do you think we can win all 4, not all 4, the 3 out of 4 games, not City obviously, but the other 3?
Definitely. Bro,
If we comfortably beat Atletico, I'll put my hands up and apologise.
Even if we don't comfortably beat them, if we beat them,
so we're talking about Atletico not even scoring or maybe scoring 1 goal or something, because I think you lot are overhyping them too much. You know how we're talking about you've been overhyped? You are not overhyping Atletico, I feel.
we're overhyping a team that's first in the league.
Bro, the standards over there have not been the same since last season.
So would you Oblak is best goalkeeper in the world? Would you agree with that?
Yes, I do agree with that.
Suarez and Felix. I know Felix ain't playing, but they're a very good. They're probably the best striking partnership right now.
No, I don't agree with that.
No. What? No, not at all.
No, I don't agree with that.
Not at all.
I don't know. I feel like there's better ones out there still.
Even Kane and Son are better. Kane and Son are better.
Way better. Way better.
I think they're up there.
Suarez, but I ain't squared of Suarez. Suarez ain't gonna do nothing. That guy's
Suarez ain't gonna do jack. I'll bite Suarez. I'll bite him.
Yeah, Ivanovic ain't on the pitch, so it might help us still.
Christensen will do it, bro. He's heading the ball on the floor, and now he can bite him as well. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Christensen.
Now that Lewis is gone, is Christensen good enough to lead the line against Atletico?
No.
He's not good enough to lead the line against any Premier League team, let alone Atletico.
That's a trick.
He's decent still. He's done alright since coming in. He's legit done alright.
He's done alright for now.
He's done good since he's coming, bro.
I haven't seen enough of him though. We'll get sent off again. I love that man. But since Christensen, I haven't seen enough of Christensen to say he's gonna be leading the line and that. Like, I'd rather Zuma there. Or I probably
Zuma ain't playing, bro. Zuma's not touching he's not touching the ball again in big games, bro. Regularly. He don't like him. Tuchel don't like him.
It's because he can't play with his feet. That's it. Rudiger's
He
better.
don't look comfortable, G. He generally doesn't look comfortable.
Nah, I just think he's not good enough with the ball at his feet. That's why Tuchel don't like him and that. And then I think as well, like, having Zuma and that, like, the 2-8s are going to have to drop deep constantly to get the ball off him because he can't play in between the lines. So we'll probably stick with Rudiger in it because he probably looks at Rudiger and think he's still good in the air. He has some of the attributes of Zuma. He's a powerhouse as well. And he can pass better than Zuma as well. And he's fast as well. That's the thing. So I don't blame Tuchel for doing it because it's probably the right way forward for what he's trying to do.
Yeah. I was going to say, if Thiago Silva's fit, I don't want him to be risked against Southampton. I wouldn't mind him coming on for like 10-15 minutes, but I want him to be fresh for Atletico. Like Jared.
Even if he's not, I think maybe even the United game, if he's not fully fit against Atletico and that, like, we might have to just save him for the for the United game and then take a more pragmatic approach against Atletico. And then
the United game after the
it's like a couple days after that, so we can just we'll have to like that's the thing. But I think if that's why as well in it. So we might not go all gun ho because we might just take the draw and that and the away goal and then do the rest at the bridge.
No, I agree with you, lot, man. Look, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. Hour 40 minutes in there. I think it's the longest I've done a stream in a long time. So Ryan's first appearance on here. This guy's attacking every comment as possible, jumping in always. So I appreciate that as well. Thanks for coming on, Ryan. First of all,
thanks for having me on, bro.
A lot more on the channel. Father, you look a lot better, man. I'm glad you got a bit of sleep because you were dead earlier. And I'm sure we'll talk soon again. Matt, hope you're good, bro. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Nearly 2 hours of your life gone on me being positive about Chelsea. And co-host adds Bellerin. It was good to have you on, man. So, boy, you lot. Foden. Foden. Oh, cool. Foden, yeah. Foden or Bellerin?
Bellerin, bro.
Serious?
Really?
I'm not some little chav fam. At least Bellerin's
Bellerin's the girl, G.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Bellerin's the girl.
Going on his
no.
fashion shows and shit.
Oh, there's some little man cute fam. No,
Bro, guys, everyone's tuned in. Like the video, push to over 85 likes as possible. Everyone
Sub to
watches after.
Sadiq, guys.
Yeah, subscribe as well. Hit the notification. We hit 19.2k subs actually. So thank everyone that's tuned in. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon, man. Straight after the game, I don't know if Ryan's free can jump on as well. But tomorrow's a day off. Peace, you lot.
Peace.